Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm pretty excited about today's video because I'm going to be showcasing one of my absolute favorite overdrive pedals. I think it's a sleeper pedal. Not a lot of people talk about this pedal. It's not really a coveted pedal. I know there's like a lot of very famous overdrive pedals, some really very expensive overdrive pedals, and this is kind of a less expensive overdrive pedal. And I've got the pedal right here. Can you guess what pedal it is by the color? I don't think you can read maybe you can read it. But it's a Boss pedal. Let me hold it up to the camera here. All right, so it's the Boss OD3. It's one of my favorite overdrive pedals. It's a pedal I've had for many years. I actually went into Long & McQuaid with my guitar and my amp. I took them both in, and I tested a bunch of different overdrive pedals to see which one sounded sounded the best to me. And this was by far my favorite pedal. So this is the pedal I chose. I've been using it for a long time. I have some other overdrive pedals now, but this one has a lot of range, so you can get a really light overdrive. You can even do like pseudo metal riffs using this pedal. It's like almost turns into a distortion pedal, especially if you turn your amp up a lot and it's already overdriving and you boost on top of that this thing, you'll get some really good tones out of it. So I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to show you some of the guitar tones we can get out of the Boss OD3. All right, so we're back. I've got the overdrive plugged into my amp. The amp I'm using today is the Fender Princeton Reverb, and I got a special limited edition version that has a 12-inch Celestian greenback speaker. I actually removed the original greenback that was in there, and I replaced it with a UK-made greenback speaker because it has a slightly different sound signature that kind of lends itself better for overdrive, I find. And yeah, so this amp sounds amazing. So here's my clean tone. Let me make sure the pick is in the right direction. Here we go. Nice, clean Fender tone there. All right, and I'm on the rhythm pickup on the guitar, so that's the one closest to the neck. And I'm going to turn the overdrive on. So I got the tone about halfway and then turned down just a slight bit so it's a little bit warmer. I've got the level about a bit more than a quarter of the way, and I've got the drive right in the middle. So this is what it sounds like with the drive right at the middle on the rhythm pickup on a Gibson Les Paul. There we go. All right. So I think that sounded great. What I usually used to do when I first got the pedal was just I had it on full blast because I liked a lot of distortion. So let's just see what that sounds like on the rhythm. I'm a kind of a rhythm player because I prefer like I feel like when you're using the rhythm pickup, you get more sustain. So I kind of like how that sounds. And I kind of like the deeper tonality that you get when you're using the rhythm pickup. I think probably the reason why was just when I first started playing guitar, I was actually a bass player first, so I had a bass amp, and I was playing guitar through a bass amp, and I kind of liked those more bassy mid-range tones coming from the guitar rather than like the really shrill high frequencies. So that could be why. But anyways, let's turn the gain all the way up. On this pedal, it's labeled as the drive. So this is at full blast. All right, that sounded juicy. That sounded so good. So good, yeah. So one of the things I wanted to show you was you can turn down the volume on your guitar, and it cleans up the drive on the pedal, so you kind of get like a slightly less distorted tone. It sounds like more like a little bit of overdrive. So that sounded cool. I'm going to switch over now to the treble pickup here on the Gibson Les Paul 1986. Let's see what that sounds like. But first, I'm going to turn down the volume, or sorry, the drive of the Boss OD3. I'm actually going to turn it all the way down now, and we're going to hear it, what it sounds like with the drive as low as possible. And we're on the bridge pickup now, so the treble pickup on the Gibson Les Paul. Let's see what that sounds like. That sounds good. And that's like a nice kind of indie rock tone right there. And if I turn the volume on the guitar down, oh, you hear that? It's clean. There's like no distortion on that. There's just a little bit of hair now. All right, that sounded good. Let's see what kind of sounds we can achieve if we turn the drive halfway up while maintaining the use of the bridge pickup here, also called the treble pickup on the Gibson here. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, it's like some stadium rock stuff. This pedal really takes the energy that you have inside and like just gets it right into that guitar there, man. It's got something to it. I love this pedal. Alright, so let's turn the volume on the guitar down a little bit and just see how clean we can get it when it's halfway on the drive. Oh yeah. It sounded pretty good. That sounds good. It's got a nice rock tone to it, especially if you just turn it down a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to turn the drive all the way up now and see if we can get some sort of heavy punk metal-ish tones out of this pedal. I think we can, but let's find out for sure. Shall we? We shall, right now. Alright. The volume, the drive is all the way up now. Now we're ready to really rock and roll, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so right now I am on a treble bridge pickup Gibson Les Paul through the Fender Princeton Reverb with a 12-inch greenback speaker on it, so we get some nice smooth distortion tones. I got the drive all the way up on this thing. Let's see what kind of heavy tones we can get out of it. Good. Maybe not so metal, but like maybe old school, like 70s or 80s kind of heavy rock. Or you could get some punk from this thing. Alright, so let's turn the volume down on the guitar a bit and see what it sounds like. How clean can we get this thing? That's nice. So you could have this thing just like on full drive. Just turn your volume on your guitar down a bit. There you go, your clean tone. Clean. That sounds good. That sounds good. Let's see if we can get some emotions being coaxed here. As you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun playing with this pedal, and I'm sure you would too if you're looking for an affordable, really great sounding overdrive pedal that kind of acts in an analog way where you can turn the volume down on your guitar, clean it up, and then turn it up loud and get a ton of distortion out of it. Then I say the Boss OD3 is a safe bet. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video and feel free to subscribe. And you'll see some more videos just like this one. All right. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye. Sad people everywhere with running down.